That's right. I'm here with Kiffin Simpson out of the IndyCar medical unit. First off, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm all good. I felt good before I hit. So, yeah, just unfortunate. I think we were pushing hard trying to catch back up after having a tire going down earlier in the race and just pushed a little bit too hard. And I think one of the wheels started locking up just as I was going into the braking zone and just couldn't get it slowed down in time. So really sorry for the number 4 Junior Rewards crew for kind of messing it up, but we were just kind of pushing for whatever we could get there anyway. So yeah, it's unfortunate, but we'll move on.
How was the track developing over the course of the race as rubber went down?
It was actually developing quite a lot. It was getting quite a lot just rougher. Just all the grip, like all the bumps were getting a lot of rubber and it was gripping up a lot. So that was something that we were kind of figuring out as we went.
Awesome. Glad
down with Charlie.
That's right. Santino Ferrucci, a big ride in that 14 car. What'd you see and what did it feel like?
Yeah, first off, I'm very, very thankful to IndyCar and the medical team. Cars are so safe. To have a scary accident like that, just to walk away fine. I tell my wife, Renee, I'm fine. So don't worry too much. I know you're not here. But, no, I never saw Palou. Actually, at the start of the race, I had the steering wheel bend, trying to avoid, actually, of all people, Pato, and we were left hand up, right hand down. So when I came through there, I never saw Pietro clip him, and nothing on the spotters. There was no yellows, no nothing. So I didn't know to check up, and yeah, just super unfortunate. Obviously I'm trying to take care of equipment, trying to have a recovery day, and yeah, just a bummer. But hey, man, we're going into a couple ovals. We'll recover there and go for some wins.
You guys been racking up top 10s coming into today. You were top 10 in points. When you look at those short ovals that you enjoy so much coming up, where does your mind go for the end of the season?
Yeah, obviously full steam ahead. Obviously, I'm just, I'm devastated for the guys. It's not what we want to do here at AJ Foyt Racing, and yeah, I think we'll make it back, going to Gateway, Milwaukee, and Nashville, and also I love Portland. It's a fantastic track, so just make the most of it the rest of the series. We've accomplished a ton. I can't thank this team enough for the stellar year we've had, and it's nothing to be lost there at all.
Well, thanks. I'm glad you're all right, Santino. Yeah, outside the medical center. First off, Pato, you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
So what happened there? What caused that initial spin? Do you know?
I had rear locking, spun, and that's pretty much the end of that. Yeah.
It's not a fun watch, I'll warn you. It gets pretty exciting here, but at this point, are you just a sitting duck?
I'm so surprised IndyCar didn't call a yellow. Like, you're just calling for a massive shunt. They had a solid 5 seconds to call yellow and tell everybody that was coming. But yeah, I'm glad everybody else that was in it is fine. Sorry for the team. Obviously, we were having a better race than what we've had all weekend. It's been miserable. So, yeah.
Well, most importantly, you're all right. Thanks, Pato. Yeah, I'm joined by Scott. That incident there in turn 5, what did you feel from the cockpit?
Look, it was just, it's hard to say. I mean, I didn't really see it, but it's a low percentage move when probably we were both going to have a pretty good day. He's come from a long way back, and it's just hard to stop, isn't it? So, I mean, do you do that to a teammate? I don't know. I mean, I mucked up at Laguna Seca. We had contact as well. It always happens. So I get that we're racing for a championship, but when we're both ahead of Palou, it's just a low percentage one. It's a little disappointing. Disappointing for everyone. Team Penske, Gallagher Chevy was fast. We weren't the quickest today. Colton, props to him. He had a very fast car all weekend, but I thought we could actually salvage some really good points today and put ourselves in the championship fight. But now it's going to make it a little bit harder, but unfortunately it's contact with a teammate. You didn't want to see that.
Yeah, race control gave him a drive-through for that. Do you agree?
Absolutely.
Thanks, Scott.
Cheers, man. Thanks.
Is down here congratulating team members. So I'll ask you kind of the same question I asked Colton with all those restarts at the end. How did you kind of balance the defense of just keeping Scott Dixon behind you, but also the offensive of trying to go after the win?
It's more on the defense than anything, in street courses like this, you want to salvage a 1-2, that's for sure, and putting us at risk was just not the move today. So, I played a little bit more defense, so you probably noticed the restarts. Yeah, so super happy with second place, though. This was the goal today. Colton obviously got the pole. He was deserving of the win today. Led the entire race, and it was really strong all race long. I think we had better pace on restarts and maybe end of stints, but ultimately, I mean, just Andretti Global Global deserved this win today, right? It was a group effort today. It was a group effort between Colton and I, a 26 and 27 crew working together to fend off other people as well. So, and everything was executed well. Our cars have been solid all weekend long, and I'm glad that we led all sessions, and now we are able to lead the one that really counts. So hats off to the 27, 26 crew and Andretti Global.
Yeah, really good run today for Kyle Kirkwood. Let's grab the boss here, Michael Andretti, who won here 7 times as a driver. This is how you draw it up, right? A perfect weekend for Colton. Kyle finishes second. It was a great weekend for you guys.
Oh, it really was. I'll tell you, we needed this so bad. We've been competitive all year, but just haven't been able to get the final result. But, come out of Toronto with the 1-2 is awesome. Feel bad for Marcus. I think he was on a shot at the podium there at the end. So, but, it was a big day.
Big day for sure. Great day for Michael Andretti and all of Andretti Global. His cars go 1-2 in Toronto.
And Colton Herta becomes the 7th.
Charlie. That's right. I'm here with Scott Dixon. You came all the way from, row 8 to finish on the podium. How do you do that so much?
Well, I think we were a little bit confused when everybody decided to go on the black tires at the start, so that threw us off a little bit, but we continued just to save fuel. Once some of the traffic got out of the way, we probably made, I think, a pass or maybe 4 or 5 on the start and then the restart. And then as soon as we got clean air, we could run, low 61s right out of the box and just jumped everybody. So I think if we had another sequence, we got to the leaders, but we needed another 20-lap race there to get them, I think, on the next sequence. But kudos to everybody on the PNC Bank number 9. And, Honda, as always, it was fun to drive, and the fuel mileage was mega, man.
Now that moves you up to 3rd in the championship. You got eyes on your teammate Alex Palou for that Astor Cup at the end of the year.
Yeah, he, some people cleared out of the way in the last sort of 10 laps for him. I hope everybody was okay with that. The accidents there was pretty spectacular, but we'll keep at it. 50 points. I think at this point last year I was like 100 and something out, so we closed that gap by about 50 points. So we'll try, man.
Well, absolutely. And the man himself, Alex Palou. Great recovery from the start, and then right in that last stint, you made up a couple of maybe free spots you weren't expecting.
Yeah, I mean, we just were there and waiting for somebody else to make those mistakes. So I did it in Iowa, so not here today. So the car was great. It was a shame that we had to start from 18th, but the car was amazing, super fast, super easy to drive. So yeah, glad we finished in the top 4, 3 cars in the top 5 for the team, and yeah, getting happy for a little bit of 2 weeks of rest.
Well, 49 points between you and second place. Does that change your mindset for the last few races, especially with ovals coming up?
No, absolutely not. I mean, the goal is still the same, to win as many races as possible. Race by race, there's still a lot of races and a lot of points to play, so we need to keep doing what we're doing. We had a great group behind, so yeah, it's going to be good to recharge a little bit the batteries now and ready to push for the last couple of races.
Thanks, Alex. That's 1st and 3rd in championship. Scott Dixon and Alex Palou.
Plus 40.
And they executed a perfect day. Colton, when you have the weekend like you had leading into today, the expectations were pretty high. Was there a result other than this one that was going to be acceptable?
I mean, yeah, but we've been knocking on the door of a win for so long. 41 starts without a win is a long time, and it's been disappointing for us. I think we're a team. Michael's an owner that demands perfection and demands results. We're people that work for that team that demand that. So, man, I'm so happy. This Cambridge Honda was so fast. Finally get a win in such a long time. It feels so good, and I can't wait. I wish we didn't have this long break now. I want to go right back into it and win another one.
How did you manage the restarts at the end and all day, really? It seemed like your car took off a lot better even than your teammate Kirkwood's.
Yeah, I mean, I struggled a little bit. This place and really any of the tracks that have a lot of concrete are very difficult. The tires just feel like you're on ice once you hit that. So for us, the car was great on everything. It was great on red tires, great on black tires, great on restarts, long runs, saving fuel. Whatever I needed to do, it let me do. So it was an awesome day.
Enjoy this one. Congratulations.
Thanks so much.
Colton Herta finally